I did as a team leader. I obviously came here a lot to volunteer, but throughout my time I also ran card making days at my school, and most importantly what I did is I ran a fundraiser at one of my local supermarkets where I raised over $1,200 to donate to Cradles to Crayons. And so
Kendall, can you talk about like how you went about like getting to be able to set the fundraiser up in the grocery store?
yeah. So first I had to come up with a premise. I couldn't just stand out there and raise money. That wouldn't garner as much profit as I would have liked. So what I did is I wrote a little draft, like a little poster, saying what I wanted to do, how I would do it. And so what I ended up doing is I did a raffle fundraiser. I bought raffle tickets, I bought a money box, and I sold raffle tickets saying that all the profits would go to Cradles to Crayons. And so that way I made like $800 in one day. And the next days I kept making more and more money. And just saying that the money is going to be donated gets a lot of people to give money. Like, you have to give them a reason to donate, and a lot of
Kendall, how did you ask permission for like the store? Like, did you just ask the manager?
So I used to work there, but even if I didn't, it's like I just found a manager, and you give them like a formal paper, a poster of sorts saying, this is what I'd like to do, this is exactly how I'm going to do it. And what they do then is they send it up to their corporate office, who then, it's like you're renting out the space. So I rented out the lobby for a few days, and it was free. I just needed to reserve it.
I don't know what Render's
It's
is.
just a version.
But it's like a high-end,
No.
like fancy.
Absolutely.
Okay, so like it can be anywhere. kind of
It
thing?
can be anywhere.
Do you think fancy would get more money or less money?
Maybe less. I had a partner with me who was not associated with Cradles to Crayons. Like, she was just my friend, and I had her down there and do it with me. So it was kind of easy. You just sit down there. I use that to get a lot of volunteer hours, because every hour
Oh
you
yeah,
stand
do
out
those
there.
count for volunteer?
Anything towards this program counts as volunteer hours. So I made cards. I made 300 back to school cards. I got 24 hours volunteer service for it.
Oh my god.
Did you win an award?
No. The other group asked me that too. No. I didn't even apply. I don't care about awards. I just
What?
volunteer too.
How dare
Yeah, that's really nice. That's very generous of you.
My mom was good about that.
Getting
Okay, that's
You were
very
doing it for the goodness of your heart. That's so.
NHS. But then I got like 140 hours last summer doing this alone.
Do you need volunteer hours for NHS?
Not anymore.
What's
So I was the only one that had actually donated any money for a very long time, and then people eventually started catching up. But I would just say stick with it. Don't. Once this week is over, you can't forget about it. You can't just go on with the rest of your life. You have to somehow incorporate this into what you do, and whether it is over the course of the whole next year that you fundraise, that you get donations, whatever. Just as long as you stick with it, you'll be much better off. You'll be happier getting to volunteer and getting to
What's your last name?
what
Nowak?
they
Oh,
probably
tell me.
know.
I guess they do. Kendall Nowak. Are you like neighbors?
I just recognize it.
There's an open mic night tonight in the town hall.
Is there?
You should go.
I don't think I will.
Yeah, I'll do something. Yeah, see how I turn the tables? Yeah, do it. Come on. You can't forget about this after you walk away. You have to
Open
incorporate
mic
it.
night has nothing to do with
Newtown Square. Yeah, I know, but it's
It's
still
so
serving the
unrelated.
community.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is with your lovely stand-up or voice
You
or
you
do
look
you
like
play the
you could be a stand-up
ukulele?
comedian.
No.
I don't know
You
why,
look
but
like a
you just like
harmonica
give off
player.
good vibes.
Harmonica?
So bad.
I think so.
Harmonica.
Everybody has a talent. Everybody has a talent.
What's that thing? The like stretchy thing.
Accordion?
Accordion.
Stretching
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
It's not even well. She's
Are you like
Irish.
best friends with the people you've met here at TLC?
No, not at all.
No, not a single one.
Because I never saw them. Like once this week was over, like I met some great friends, but then I just never volunteered with them again because their schedules wouldn't line up with mine. They would just not come in. Like I tried to come in as much as I could, and I would come in. It was. I would come in on Saturdays.
It was.
It was. Well, because you know, I liked all the people that I met. Everyone doing this program is usually a good person. That's why you do it.
Yeah.
And I just never saw them again because they wouldn't volunteer. But other than that, it was. I did make some great.
So wait, how do people know that you sat out there for like 6 hours, like on your volunteer hours? How did those count?
You just say that you did.
Yeah. I mean, I
Thank you,
came here. I
Riley.
came here out of the goodness of my heart, but then that little poster went up, and now I'm here for another reason
Oh yeah, I should take a
as
picture
well.
of that.
In
You haven't
addition,
taken a picture of it yet?
I will say for volunteer
Yeah,
hours,
that
if you do
was so
anything
good.
like related to this, that's a volunteer hour. Like card making, I was just alone in my room making cards, watching YouTube, and that
oh,
was
that I could do that.
that was volunteer hours. And
Actually, I can't watch TV. I don't have
even
the
driving
skills.
here, like driving hours count as
I
volunteer.
don't have
Dang
the
it, I
attention
can't
span.
draw.
Driving here is
Yeah.
Wait, what hours
Driving
count?
is an
Yeah.
hour for me.
It doesn't count for like our Cradles.
It doesn't really. No, so for the TLC program, the hours are in the shift. So
Yeah.
I've done like 30 shifts. I got 60 volunteer hours through it. Like,
So then
No,
what
but
do you
the
need the
other-
other hours for?
So you planted it.
Oh, this was very. Thank you so much, Kendall Nowak. I
Thank
will
you,
talk
Kendall.
to the memos and say your name. Nice.
However, I mean, I mentioned that would be in these two beds behind it, right here.
And do you consider, this is a jacket,
Yes.
so that,
That means that we're good with one.
Do what I'm gonna do. Put it where it's supposed.
When I work, it will be harder to get those $6 ones. So you got to think about that.